Have you ever caught yourself wondering what has Meghan done now while perusing the latest royal headlines? If so, you're far from alone. The global fascination with the ongoing saga involving Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton, and the wider Windsor family shows no sign of waning. Yet, this isn't merely a tale of tiaras and tea parties. It's a complex narrative woven with themes of loyalty, ambition, and some rather intriguing allegations, from disputes over nannies to misunderstandings about titles. Every morsel of information is scrutinized, debated, and consumed by an audience spanning the globe. Um, Here's the twist. Beneath the surface lies an intricate web of royal traditions, strategic maneuvering, and deeply personal grievances. Prepare yourself, because this journey into the heart of the royal family promises to be both captivating and somewhat shocking. Let's begin with the latest headline that has everyone talking. Reports suggest that Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, allegedly attempted to entice Maria Borrallo, the trusted nanny employed by Kate and William, to join her household. This nanny drama is just one of the many layers to this unfolding royal story. Maria Borrallo, renowned for her training at the prestigious Norland College, a school celebrated for producing some of the world's most elite childcare professionals, has become a key figure in the latest royal buzz. Rumor has it that Meghan Markle offered to double Maria's salary to entice her to join the Sussex household. Um, I But why Maria? She's widely credited with fostering the exemplary behavior of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Given her stellar reputation, it's hardly surprising that Meghan might want her expertise for Archie and Lilibet. Yet here's where the story takes an intriguing turn. Maria is said to have declined the offer, her loyalty firmly aligned with Kate and William. And so, what does this reveal about Meghan's strategy? It might go beyond mere childcare. Her alleged determination to recruit Maria could signify an ambition to emulate or even outshine Kate's royal household. This nanny saga could well be a calculated personnel decisions. She gives a phenomenal interview in, and this is going to be interesting. But what of Maria's perspective? Is she truly immune to the allure of a doubled salary? Or is her steadfast loyalty underpinned by deeper considerations? This tale of nanny poaching is more than a simple employment story. It's a reflection of royal dynamics and an evolving power play between the household. And that's not all. The tension doesn't end with nannies. The debate over titles, from princess to duchess, adds yet another layer to this captivating royal drama. The birth certificate debacle raised eyebrows and sparked a flurry of online speculation. Many wondered why Meghan isn't simply addressed as Princess Meghan. The intrigue deepened when Archie's birth certificate um, listed Meghan's occupation as the Duchess of Sussex. So, what's the story? Royal titles operate like an intricate chessboard with layers of tradition and hierarchy. By virtue of her marriage to Prince Harry, Meghan automatically became a princess. However, her Duchess title, conferred upon her by the Queen, takes precedence. This mirrors the case of Kate Middleton, who is officially Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge. Why does it matter? Titles are not just about formality. They signify rank and in royal circles, rank equates to influence. They also carry significant weight in terms of tradition and public perception. Calling Meghan Princess Meghan might evoke images of fairy tale royalty, something the palace likely wants to avoid in favor of a more reserved and traditional image. This confusion over titles isn't just a matter of semantics. It underscores the complex and often perplexing nature of royal protocol and the careful management of public narratives within the monarchy. The tabloids thrive on drama, and the alleged rivalry between Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton has proven to be a treasure trove of sensational headlines. But how much of it is true? Royal insiders suggest that the two duchesses embody contrasting approaches to royal life. Kate is often portrayed as the traditional, dutiful queen. Well, one would like to hear more details about this secret plan. So, London, you've written about this. Um, However, the story may be less about actual discord and more about the narratives we crave. The media's fixation on this rivalry seems to tap into a broader fascination with dichotomies: American versus British, modern versus traditional, rebel versus conformist. Is the supposed feud then merely a reflection of our collective fascination with contrasts? Even under the reign of King Charles III, Meghan Markle continues to dominate the headlines. Royal expert Daniela Elser summarizes the phenomenon succinctly. Meghan and Harry bring drama, and drama sells. Whether it's her bold choices, candid interviews, or the couple's high-profile departures from royal traditions, Meghan consistently captivates public attention. Her ability to command the spotlight highlights not only her own star power, but also the media's relentless appetite for stories that stir intrigue and controversy. Prince Harry's highly anticipated autobiography, poised to reveal the couple's experiences within the so-called royal cage, has already generated considerable buzz. This comes on the heels of their explosive Oprah interview and a Netflix series that kept global audiences riveted. The Sussexes have undeniably mastered the art of media dominance. In contrast, King Charles III maintains a far more subdued public profile. While his advocacy for environmental causes like reducing carbon emissions reflects a steady commitment to his principles, it lacks the sensational allure of Harry and Meghan's revelations about their turbulent time within the royal fold. With Maria Barallo seemingly out of reach, speculation suggests that Meghan Markle might turn to her Californian roots for childcare solutions. This could mean hiring a nanny from California or even enlisting the help of her mother, Doria Ragland. The challenge for the Sussexes lies in merging royal protocol with a modern parenting approach. Their Californian lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the traditional royal upbringing of Kate and William's children. Could this be an opportunity for Meghan and Harry to redefine what it means to raise royal children in the 21st century? And amid the ongoing drama, one thing is undeniable: the British monarchy is at a crossroads. As the institution navigates generational shifts, changing societal expectations, and internal tensions, the question remains: what's next for the royals? The coming years will undoubtedly shape the monarchy's legacy in ways we can only begin to imagine. King Charles III's reign comes with the immense challenge of balancing centuries-old traditions with the demands of a modern world. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan continue to challenge the status quo with every move they make. Could this be the era that redefines royalty? The question remains, will the Sussexes continue to outshine their royal relatives in the media spotlight, or will the monarchy find a way to coexist with its most famous exiles? The answers may shape not only the future of the royal family, but also the public's perception of its relevance in contemporary society. Oh. What makes the royal family so endlessly fascinating? Perhaps it's because their world feels like an intoxicating blend of fairy tale and reality show. Their struggles, rivalries, and triumphs often mirror our own, only played out on a grander, more dazzling stage. Whether you identify as Team Meghan or Team Kate, or simply enjoy the spectacle of it all, there is a deeper truth to consider. The royals are more than just tabloid fodder. They serve as a reflection of the complex interplay between power, tradition, and the inevitability of change. Forces that also define our own lives in profound ways. What are your thoughts on the latest royal drama? Before diving into the latest chapter of royal drama, let's take a moment to reflect. Why does the Windsor saga captivate audiences around the globe? Perhaps it's the irresistible combination of age-old traditions clashing with the chaos of modernity. The royal family constantly teeters between preserving a dignified legacy and thriving in today's relentless media spotlight. Um, it's a spectacle no Netflix series could outdo. But it's not just gossip that keeps us hooked. The triumphs, feuds, and scandals of the royal family often serve as a mirror to broader societal shifts. For instance, Meghan and Harry's candid narratives have sparked important conversations on mental health, race, and the role of media ethics. What unfolds within the royal sphere often ripples out into cultural discourse, making it more than mere entertainment. It's a reflection of our time. King Charles III may hold the throne, but it's Prince Harry who consistently commands the spotlight. From his revealing Oprah interview to the highly anticipated memoir, Harry has transformed his public image from the spare to a cultural disruptor. Here's why he continues to overshadow his father. Harry's openness about his struggles with mental health, his mother's death, and the pressures of royal life resonates with a generation that values emotional authenticity. Harry and Meghan's ability to dominate headlines, whether through carefully orchestrated Netflix deals or unfiltered interviews, ensures they remain at the center of attention. Founder royals like Harry and William connect more naturally with millennials and Gen Z than their parents' generation. While Charles champions environmental causes, Harry's candidness about therapy and family challenges strikes a deeper chord in an era where vulnerability is a strength. The royal family is more than a source of tabloid intrigue, it's a cultural phenomenon. As they navigate their public and private lives, they spark conversations that reflect the world around us. From tradition versus change to authenticity versus formality, the Windsor story is as much about us as it is about them. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share this article with your fellow royal enthusiasts. Let's unravel the latest subplots in this ever-evolving royal saga. Meghan and Harry's decision to step back from royal duties wasn't just a physical move. It marked a complete reinvention of their public personas. They've swapped the rigid protocols of the palace for lucrative Hollywood deals, carving out a new identity that blends activism with celebrity. However, this bold rebranding comes with its risks. Critics argue that the Sussexes are capitalizing on their royal connections, while simultaneously criticizing the very institution that afforded them fame and privilege. On the other hand, their supporters see them as pioneers, challenging outdated royal traditions in favor of a more modern, inclusive approach. The big question remains, could this strategy pave the way for a more relatable monarchy in the future, or will it ultimately drive a permanent wedge between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family? While Meghan's outspoken nature often dominates the headlines, Kate Middleton's quiet strength is frequently overlooked. As a future queen consort, Kate embodies the traditional royal values of duty, family, and public service. Her dedication to these principles has earned her widespread respect and admiration, even as she remains out of the media's constant spotlight. In a monarchy where tradition is paramount, Kate's steady presence may prove to be just as influential, if not more so, than the more flamboyant approaches of other family members. Through her calm and measured approach, Kate represents the enduring power of quiet resilience within the royal family. What's truly fascinating about Kate Middleton is her ability to maintain a consistently positive public image. In contrast to Meghan's headline-grabbing activism, Kate's approach leans heavily on stability and tradition, resonating deeply with those who value these qualities. Despite the constant media comparisons, Kate's more reserved, dutiful role stands in stark contrast to Meghan's bold public persona. But is there really a rivalry, or is it simply media-driven? Media thrives on polarizing narratives, often creating tensions where none exist. According to royal insiders, the supposed feud between Meghan and Kate is largely exaggerated. In reality, both women are simply navigating different roles within the highly scrutinized framework of the royal family. The next generation of royals, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, Archie, and Lilibet, carry the hopes and expectations of a monarchy under constant public scrutiny, born into a legacy they didn't choose. Their every move is closely watched by a global audience, and they are not immune to the pressures of growing up in such a high profitable family. Maria Barallo, Kate's trusted nanny, plays a crucial role in helping shape the lives of these royal children. Trained at Norland College, Maria is renowned for her focus on emotional intelligence, respect, and resilience, qualities that are vital in navigating the complexities of royal life. Her guidance ensures that the young royals not only develop into responsible future leaders, but also grow up with the emotional grounding necessary for their unique public lives. Meghan and Harry's decision to raise Archie and Lilibet in California marks a sharp contrast to the traditional royal upbringing of their cousins in the UK. The question arises, will their children grow up with a hybrid identity, blending royal heritage with the modern, progressive American values of their parents? This unique mix of royal tradition and American influence could shape how they perceive the world and their place within it, as well as their relationship with both sides of their family's legacy. With Harry's memoir looming and the Sussexes continuing to expand their media presence, the royal drama shows no signs of slowing down. Speculation is rife about Meghan's potential political ambitions. Ongoing rumors of a possible reconciliation between Harry and William, and King Charles's attempts to modernize the monarchy. The world remains gripped by these stories, constantly on the edge of their seats. But here's the big question: will the monarchy survive this era of disruption? Some experts argue that the institution must evolve to remain relevant in the face of modern challenges, including transparency, criticism, and changing public expectations. Um, Others, however, maintain that the monarchy's traditional structure will ultimately endure as a cornerstone of British identity. The coming years will be critical in determining whether the royal family can balance its long-standing traditions with the demands of a rapidly changing world. Hmm. Um, I see